My, we meet again. How goes your journey? Wonderfully, I hope. This is normally where I'd give you a chance to respond, but I'd like to talk about me instead. Once I was a woman without ambition. Sure, I had my twin loves of fashion and travel, but I didn't have drive. But Cece's design spoke to me. They said, Mishi, take these fascinations and turn them into action. Now I'm a changed woman, chasing the treasures of another inspired fashionista, the great bandit Misko. And as I search for Misko's collection, I intend to spread the joy of fashion everywhere I go. Such is my passion. They all speak with the same voice because I am convinced that they are part of a cult. The cult of fashion, which seems to have infested this village. Why did he say... Okay, I thought he was like, nothing suspicious here. Wink.
Halt and identify yourself, suspicious guy.
I'm very suspicious. You cannot see my face. I could be anyone. My sword moves on its own, and I am dressed very strangely. I also don't have a right hand. Huh? You're suspicious.
Yippee, you're the first actually suspicious guy I met. I could tell as soon as I saw you. Oh, but I'm not supposed to talk to the suspicious ones. My dad told me not to talk to any suspicious folks, and that means you.
I'm not suspicious.
Huh? You were lying to me? That's not suspicious at all. You've come to Hateno Village, home of fine produce and dyed goods, and dead people. We don't talk about them. Our vegetables are the best around, and we're at the forefronts of fashion.
Bless his heart.
Did I say that right? My dad would have known. Too bad he's still at Lookout Landing.
This kid is really cute.
He has a stick.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like any guy, myself included, when we see a nice stick, you can rest assured that we'll definitely be swinging it around, or I'll be jumping through it. Be right there. Hang on just a sec. Oh snap! It's another part of the cult. Oh, I was sure you were Mara Reed coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you into town too? Before, folks came to Hateno Village from the veggies, but now they show up for that gaudy get-up Cece makes. You're literally wearing it? So, which are you after? The outfits? Ah, that makes sense. I guess she is a world-famous designer or whatever. Go up the slope further into the village. Cece's shop is the tacky one on the left as you enter the gates. Even my wife, Nikki, is gaga about her stuff. You see this hat I'm wearing? Nikki is the one who insisted I keep it on. Give me a light, tough straw hat when it comes to working the fields any day. Oh, but don't let the wife hear I said so. She, thinks it looks good on me. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had much luck so far. Still, if I quit so soon, I'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, now wouldn't I? What about, you give me the other option if I ask? Veggies. Ah, that is what I thought. Sorry. He switches accents because he's like not fully in the cult. Oh, that's what I thought. Hateno is its veggies after all. I focus on growing pumpkins myself, but there's other fields and a couple of farms up the hill too. Though I suppose nowadays he actually switches accents. That's great. Though I suppose nowadays we got those weird sculptures to gawk at too. Point is, there's plenty to check out around our village if you take the time to look. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had... Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. There are a bunch of, like, hay-stuffed mushrooms everywhere. I'm not going to talk to literally everyone I see, because that will come in time, but... gaudy shop, that's a little gaudy, I suppose. Are you... You're not CC. As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, and now you're telling us that we can't get in? But I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. I wanted to see Cece's. That's great. It's not every day that a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry. We only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? So you're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come now. We can't let just one of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Oh, well, maybe if we come back later, they'll have room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we go kill some time at the dye shop? Oh, you know what? That's what the kid meant when he said people were dead. He didn't know the difference between die and death, and so he thinks that a bunch of dead people are here. I didn't mean that when I said that. I was just throwing it out there, but that's canon now. I salvaged it even though we all had already moved on, including me. Oh, could we check out the pasture? Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Since we got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all. And get drunk. Off of schnapps. Thank goodness they gave up, Oh my, I'm sorry to keep you. Oh my word, her eyes are terrifying. She's so scary. I thought that Taylor-Joy had wider eyes, but she takes it to an entire. She's not even a human. She's not even a human. As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. Cece herself is in there right now, in fact. Okay, thank you. I'll do it. What on earth is that? What in the 1800s is that? Oh, another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the form from every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I've built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Cece. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? Oh, I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Welcome to Ventus Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Cece brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion. As proof, I present you this. The Cece hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant-garde something? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? Crap. Avant-garde color choices. Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall part with it only when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. Hi? What is all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Ah, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Cece, you've got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. These eyesores are so bright at night that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hateno's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails? Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people actually like her art, you know. Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that is what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? What do you suppose you have to thank, or who do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation? It didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno Village is a peaceful place where folk live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Looks like somebody won't be winning re-election anytime soon. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint, bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village. By holding a mayoral election, I was right. You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easily. Sophie, I delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home in red. Can I examine this? No, I can't. Wait, I can't. I kind of can. Oh, you again. I've got the shield. Why did I have the shield out? That's great. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election. The sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course. Honestly? Yeah. Partially just because I like doing her voice. But of course, that settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think. Yet there are still stragglers in this village supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the CC brand. Fungal fashion is the CC way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant CC brand colors. Though I suppose Sophie and I must mind the shop. Where will we find someone that we can trust to carry out this vital task? I'll do it. There's the magic words I was waiting for. You're a lifesaver. Now then, you'll be needing these. Okay, sure. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas. It's hard for me to read her voice and not just... I don't know. There's a body language. There's a body language you have to encapsulate to do this voice. And I'm just subtly doing it. It helps that I've used this voice in D&D before, but it's hard to resist. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in CC. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Off you go. Team CC or Team Reed? Fashionable personnel only. What is in there? Any... Oh, would you look at that? Oh, snap. Would you look at that? That's the, what is it? The Royal... I think it's the Royal Guard set tunic? And then there's the Traveler's stuff. Is there anything else in there that we can spy with our little eye? Doesn't look like it, but that's a piece of gear that we don't have. It's kind of weird for this being a shop that there's only one thing on display. I mean, I presume that there will be more. In fact, there will probably be pants and tunic of whatever set that is. I can't wait to wear that. But we have an election to rig. I mean, voters to buy. I mean, campaigning to do. Yes, that's what it is. Hateno's mayoral election is on. Reed, the incumbent mayor of Hateno Village, is running against Cece, darling of the fashion world. To settle whose vision for Hateno will win out, the two of them have agreed to hold an election. Details soon. Wow, okay, I don't necessarily want to do that now, because that is going to require quite a bit of sleuthing, to be honest. So what I think I might do... It's actually strange. This is, I think, the only recording session... at least in recent memory, where I have more Zonite at the end than I did at the beginning. Usually I farm for this stuff before the episode begins, just so that I'm not gated on my creativity. Like, I can summon what I want. But this time I haven't really had much combat to speak of. Okay, so before... Wait, is that... That is the tower. How did I not see that before? It's on top of a bloody mountain. I guess... Ooh, wait, hold on. There's so much stuff to do. Let's get this shrine. You know what? No. We can't actually warp here already. We can get that next episode. we can get that next episode or next recording session. Let's get this shrine because I'm probably going to be doing stuff off screen, and if the comments want me to go anywhere, actually, I guess I found that shrine, didn't I? If the comments want me to go anywhere, I need to be able to have the freedom to warp away from here and easily return. So, as much as I would like to make a plane and fly up there real quick, that is usually, it's usually a segue. I almost said a sitcom. It's usually a segue into exploration, and that's not what we're about right now. Let's clear out the Zanmix Shrine to end out this recording session. Scoop it out. This is the first actual shrine of the recording session. This, man, this is a 3-hour recording session, and it feels like a 1 hour. It has flown by so quickly. Even with the off-screen farming that I was doing, that took, all of, like, an hour. All of, actually, it was probably more than that. It was probably 2 hours of off-screen stuff. What on earth is happening? Okay, we need to get all of those. And we could technically fuse them to the wheel, but that's not really what they want us to do here. They want us to scoop it out. So to do that... Oh, that's not the way I thought that was going to go. Crap. I made it concave like that for maximum capacity. All at once? Come on. Oh, it's gonna dump out this side, isn't it? No! Oh, no! Oh. 3! How... We need them all? I don't know how this works. Let's go follow this thing. Did we need one? Did we need all of them? I got 2 of them. And then broke everything. 1? They only wanted 1? What kind of shrine is this? They give us a literal ball pit, and they can't be bothered to make us scoop out more than 1 ball? You know what my guess is? Give me my wing shield. I am going to guess that at the bottom of this ball pit, I wonder, at the bottom of this ball pit is the chest. Because why else would they give us a ball pit? Oh, there it is. Ha-ha! We got it. Easy. Mighty Zonite Longsword. This is one of the weirdest ways I have ever ended a session. With a mayoral election impending, and an entire, one of, if not the biggest town in the game left to be explored. Basically, I would say the entirety of the next recording session is going to be Hateno Village. Which is exciting to me, and it kind of hurts because it'll be like 2 weeks before I record this again, whereas for you guys, it's going to be, 3 days before the next episode comes out. You guys won't have to wait that long, but I will. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll probably... Whatever I miss and you guys comment on, I will probably pick it up, like after the election, unless it's something very simple. Because I definitely want to maintain that momentum. Is there really nothing in here again? That's 2 Zelda games that there's no reason to ever go inside here. Oh, there's a door, I guess? No, there's no reason to go inside there ever. I don't understand. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited for the next recording session. Again, as much as it really doesn't look like it because I haven't gotten the tower here, so much of the grunt work of this area has already been done. I mean, the depths are completely mapped out. I mean, look at the depths. Look at this. That's like 2/3, 3/4 if I've ever seen it. This map is shrinking. Every single recording session, it's getting so much smaller. And it's a lot smaller than it seems because of all the work we've done in the depths. My word, we're almost there. We're almost there. Next time, we are going to win an election, which will be cathartic for me. See you guys then.